Hello, everyone. I am Marelin, the PNW High Priestess, and I am usually the one VJing for the spirit spas. You're going to hear my pug in the background snorting away. Sorry, but you know me, I got my animals. I have been a practicing witch for 30 plus years now. I was blessed to grow up in a family that had multiple abilities, and everyone was extremely open about them. And my journey in life is to spread magic and expand the spiral of knowing and knowing oneself, and also to illuminate the beauty of shadow. I love shadow work.
Yes, you have. Ever since I've met you, you have just been such a powerhouse of light. I love to see you working with your clients because you bring so much effervescence and compassion to your reading with them that it really helps them shine that light into that shadow and lets them really dig in. Have you always had this sort of like amazing positive energy? Have you always been drawn to this path? Like, how did we get you here today?
Well, my father has always called me the eternal optimist, and my podcast is the Optimistic Oracle. I have always been optimistic. I can't say that I've always believed in the positive side as much as I do these days, and one of the reasons is because I was in shadow for quite a bit, and taking that journey and then, coming out on the other side, I realized the power of gray, the power of balance. We need both of those things. So that is kind of why I am here now, and why I am able to teach about the power of shadow, the beauty of shadow, but the power of light and the beauty of light as well. And and in between is this wonderful, wonderful gray aspect, the infusion of both yin and yang, and black and white, and all of those wonderful aspects. And I love that point of just being able to just be. And that is that's one of the places where I invite everybody to come and join me, is just in that liminal space. I absolutely love it so much.
That's awesome. So you read tarot. I know that you've done oracle work. You do sound healing. Can you expand on all of the various tools and knowledges that you bring to a session?
Let's see. Well, like you, I am a licensed massage therapist. I've been doing that for 25 years now. 25 years. Wow. Holy cow, I'm dating myself. Okay, so I'm a licensed massage therapist. I've been doing that for 25 years. I am a master Reiki practitioner and instructor, Usui Fire. I am a certified hypnotherapist, sound therapist, crystal worker, tarot reader, oracle reader. I just, divine. I just love to connect with divine energy and my clients' energy. And one of the things that I bring to a session is exactly whatever my client's energy is putting off that day. And I've also found too that the more I grow in and more expand on this path that I'm on, it's less about the labels of what I do and more about the who I am, and so I'm able to separate those things now, which is really fabulous.
You're also a very important part of the spa team. You have been helping us grow our marketing and helping us grow spa for over a year now. You've been a member for about a year and a half. And you bring so much to the team, not only in just your optimism and your spirit, but you have an incredible professional wealth, and you have taught others in spa to grow their own professions. You have grown spa in your own contributions as well. How did you get to a path where you're able to share not only the esoteric and the soul skills, but also this incredible businesswoman that you are as well?
Well, number one, I'm a Virgo. And number two, I started working in the technological, and I am not as advanced as a lot of people that I've met, but I started working in the techno field, I guess you could say, when I was about 13, and got, our first, computer, the Commodore, and then that dot matrix printer, and then my friends would come over and I would forge report cards. Don't tell me. So that was my first opening into dealing with computers. But for real, I have been a computer junkie since then, and I just love the marketing aspect. I love getting people out there, and I'm one of those people that, if I'm there, I want you to come with me. And so I'm going to cheer you on just as much as I cheer myself on. And I teach people to fish as well, so, hey, this is how I'm doing this. This is a new trick that I learned. You want to learn how to do this? Let's do it. It's just something that computers and technology has always just stirred this wonder within me. And so I follow that path, and I absolutely love it. But the one thing about the spa team is I am so honored to be on the spa team, because we have such an eclectic, amazing group of people that come together and create this magnanimous, energetic, wonderful aspect that is spa. So I'm very, very lucky to do that. But I just, I've always worked in an office. I've always worked on computers. And I became my own business owner. Oh gosh. I want to say like 1995, something like that. And so I never relied on referrals outside or on advertising. I always relied on referrals. And as a massage therapist, that can get a little bit sketchy sometimes, but I was blessed with amazing clientele. And that clientele and the working upon referrals and the learning how to market myself and getting over my own shyness and learning my self-worth is what has really created the ability within me to not only practice the marketing that I preach, but also teach the marketing that I preach.
Yeah, you're an incredible teacher. You actually run your own school. Can you share some more on that?
I teach what I call the Path of the Moon, and it's a journey in witchery, and it's a 4-year course. And we go through, learning magics, of course. We go through learning ethics of witchery, spell work, shamanism, things like that. And now I think I'm on this is my 3rd year of doing that. I've been an instructor of witchery for over 7 years, but this is my 3rd year of taking it upon my own, building that entire curriculum, creating, monthly syllabus, and those might be vice versa. I always get those confused. And creating all of that stuff. And one of the things that I've learned doing this is that we are always students. And for that, I say thank you so much. And one of the most important things about teaching my students is listening and receiving their feedback and really reading their essays and watching them grow and explore themselves and expand themselves. It's really the whole teaching thing is, I understand why teachers go into it. It's an absolute gift to watch your students just blossom. And for that, I say thank you to them. I am very blessed to have them in my life.
That's awesome. So if someone was coming to you for a session, what are the typical life issues that you can help them with? Like, what is your, like, you know,
I call my, if they're coming to me for tarot, I call my sessions Healing Journey Tarot. And in that session, it's not just tarot, it's mediumship that comes through. It's an intuitive connection to your energy that comes through. And one of the things that I have been blessed with on this path is the healing aspect. And so when I talk about Healing Journey Tarot, it's not necessarily, is my boyfriend cheating on me or this or that. It's, let's talk about, this is the issue, and let's talk about this wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, amazing aspect within you that you may have forgotten about, that you can utilize on this path through this journey that you're traveling on right now.
Yes, thank you for actually hearing the question that was in my head. I was like, I can't get it out. So I appreciate your psychic abilities. So if somebody wants to book a session with you, is there anything that they need to know ahead of schedule? How do they get a hold of you? Do you practice online, in person? What are some of the administrative details they'll need?
No one, when you come to get a session with me, you need nothing. You need to bring nothing. If you have a determined question, that's great, but even I don't ask you that question. You can, I do a lot of online sessions now because of the pandemic, but I'm hoping that during the fall that will start easing up a little bit. So I'm hoping about that. But if you would like to book with me, my website is theoldtreeshop.com. And you can just click right on there and go to services. I have many different services, but I'll tell you a secret. It doesn't depend on the service that you pick because I bring all my tricks to the table at one time. So
that's a really good tip to know. So thank you so much for all of the hard work that you do for spa and just your incarnation being such a wonderful wheelhouse of skills and knowledge and compassion, and that we all get to benefit from that. Is there anything you would like to share before we end?
I thank you. I thank you for just being there and accepting my energy with open arms. That's what I think.
It is my pleasure. So at the beginning we had a beautiful intro, but we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, so there is a lovely placard that will give the intro of what is happening here. But we've had the pleasure of speaking with Marelin, PNW, High Priestess, and she is our fabulous featured spa member for summer 2021. Thank you for your time today, Marelin.
Thank you, my darling. I'll talk to you later.